Smooth jazz, you say? Reversi, I say. Let's play Reversi, otherwise known as Othello, if you've got the branded version. But we're not. We're playing this digital version of the board game called Reversi for legal reasons at the website othelloonline.org for legal reasons. And the smooth jazz is all theirs. Hopefully. I hope it's all theirs. So this is the digital version of a board game I played a lot in my youth. It's got a really simple basis. You've got a grid of 64 squares, you've got 64 playing pieces. They're both double-sided, black one side, white the other, and you take it in turns to lay them. And you can only lay them somewhere where you would sandwich your colour between your opponents, and that enables you to turn over that row or column or diagonal, whichever it is, and you can turn multiple at once. And you're just competing to have as many of your colour showing the end of the game, which is either when the board is filled, or I think it is possible to get to a state where neither player can continue and the game would end then. As I understand it, it's a game that was originally created as Reversi in the 19th century, but the specific rules that we're going to be playing by today were patented in Japan in the 20th century, and that's the version known as Othello. So we're going to give it a go, and I'll try not to slip into a trance as I'm doing it, because I get in the zone, and just offer some comments as we go. I'm just going to play 3 games against the AI, best of 3, see what happens. Okay, let's go. I'm going to click play, choose 3 styles of difficulty, person versus robot. It's going to recap the rules for us briefly on the screen, and then we're in. It's my turn, and I'm playing black. So I'm going to go there to start with. I think the main reason I chose this particular version, because there's lots of browser versions of Reversi available online, is partly the styling. It does look like the board game I remember, but mostly because all the other versions I tried, when it's your turn, they give you every available space that you can possibly take. They highlight each of the squares, which I found really distracting. So I'm going for this version, which just gives you a neutral view, and you have to pick it yourself as you would playing live with somebody else. Here we go. Ooh, so cool. The edges. The edges are really important because they allow you to control rows and columns. So as a rule, I generally play visually. I think that's one of the reasons I like it so much. I'm thinking about it graphically, turning whites to blacks, and don't tend to think too far ahead. Perhaps that's why I like this as a strategy game over others. Is I don't have to think too much about it. But one thing I am mindful of is that control of the edges is pretty important, and control of the corners is absolutely crucial, because you can turn entire sides around if you've got corners. So let's plug on. I'm not doing terribly well at the moment. I'll go for this. This might be okay. And then this might be okay too. So this is because most of this is already sandwiched in. This is fairly safe for now. Turn that, because that gives us more than one row. And then what else can I do? Don't really want to stray into this corner unless I can take into these 4 until I can take the corner, because you're always in the danger zone there. Let's see, where else might I be able to go? I think I'll go there for now. Now I can get a corner, which is great. I'll do that, and I'll almost definitely get this corner as a result. So things are looking pretty good for us. I'm going to take that one as well. Oh, they can't take any moves, so I'm doing pretty well. It's all up to me. I'm going to take this row, because that'll be a good start. And then if I take this row, there's not a lot they can do about it, I don't think. And then what else can I take? I might take that, you know, and get that diagonal. And then take this bit. That is still already sandwiched in. Hopefully they're going to get themselves in trouble there. I'm going to take this bit. Yeah, this is looking good. I'm turning the tide here. Definitely. So I'm going to avoid this corner, I think, for as long as I can, so I don't get myself in trouble. I will go here, because that would be a pretty good move. And then I can go here, which is also a good move. They can't go again. I'm going to take... Ooh, it's tempting. I'm going to go here, so I get quite a lot of ones in one go. They have to go there. I get the corner. They can't go again. I'll get this one. They can't go again. So I'll go there. They can't go again. Wow. I have to go here. They can't go again. Stall. Hey! So we got to a stalemate there, where nobody could go, because there's so few of those. Wow, that was a complete whitewash by me. That's incredible. So I got 60 blacks and white ended up with two pieces. That's amazing. Alright, let's try again. Let's see if they can win it back. Person versus robot, 3-star difficulty. Let's try again. So yeah, so the old not thinking too much about it strategy worked okay there. I think you can get away with a more intuitive approach with this kind of game where you wouldn't with other strategy games at all. So interesting tidbit on Reversi is reputedly it was created in the late 19th century by 2 Englishmen who each one disputed the other's claim to having created it, which is an interesting way for a competitive game to start life. And then in the 70s, I believe, 1970s, it was patented in Japan with some slight rule changes as Othello, which is the rule set that we're playing by here. Okay, what do we think? Is this gonna work out for us? I don't know. I'm not still playing by the seat of my pants. Okay, where to next? They've got quite a commanding lead on the edges so far, so they're doing really well. I'm gonna try there, because that gave me more than one line. And then here, it's already sandwiched, that might be quite a good thing to have. Here, yeah, more than one line again, not bad. Can I go there? I can't go there. Can I go here? I can. Let's do that. That's pretty good. And then if I go there, I can give them that edge, which I don't really want to do. So I'll go into the corner 4s in any of these if I can help it. And get a corner! Let's do that. That's primo. Premium moves. There we go. I can reclaim that. Okay, it's getting dangerously close to those. We're filling everything up apart from the corners at the moment. But this will be a good move. 3 different directions is always pretty smooth. Then get another corner. I think I'm going to win again, you know. I don't want to be too hasty, but it's looking good. Can't go there, interesting. Okay, so yeah, I suppose potentially they've got a lead to a corner there, haven't they? There's not that many places I can go, but I will go there. And I will go there. I will go there. Interesting, I will go there, thanks. Ooh, I say it's pretty even at the moment actually. I can get another corner, which is definitely going to be to their detriment. I'll go here, that will get me a... Oh, they can't go again. Okay, I think what I would do then is go there, because that leaves the corner safe. Ah, they've jeopardised the corner again. I get it. They go there, I go there, get a load, and 51 to 13. Can't believe it, I won again. Okay, so well, I would already have won the best out of 3, but let's give the robot one more chance to prove their worth this time round. I don't know how great the AI is with this. I mean, I've definitely played sessions before in the same version where I've lost abysmally, especially trying to record this before, because it's hard to play and commentate at the same time with any coherence. But this time it seems to be working out in my favour, so that's okay. My last discussion point for sharing Othello with you is why did the branded version get called Othello? I think it's quite an interesting thing to think about. I mean, it's got to be in reference to the Shakespeare play. But what element is it concerned with? Is it just colour, black and white, in which case it doesn't really serve anything very much by taking on the element of race, because it's such an abstract game that it doesn't really mean anything. And if you're just seeing it on a superficial level, that's not a great sign, really. But it's been mooted that it could be about jealousy. If you're going to take try a psychological, emotional interpretation of this abstract strategy game, it could be about jealousy, a central theme of Othello the play, because you do want to possess the other person's pieces. You want them to be yours. So it does kind of work on a thematic level, which I think is an interesting thing to think about. Let's try that. This is going in interesting directions, where the white is breached close to the corners there, but I'm not in a position to take advantage of that, which is really interesting. And they've got just edges on these sides, which is intriguing. So they're going to get each of those edges, but they won't get that one straight away. So I'm going to go there. I think I'll go there. Yeah. And let's see what we're going to do now. Where can I go? Not many places, probably. I don't really want to risk going close to the... I'm going to go there. I know they'll flip it again, but I'll do it anyway. I can get that one. And then, interesting, they'll go there. I'm going to go for this one. They can't turn that immediately. So I'm kind of in danger of having myself into a corner here, I think. I'm going to try that, see what they do. Interesting, so I've left themselves open for these corners, this corner, if anything does change. Which is intriguing. I'm going to go here, because that's not a bad move at all. And then here, see what they do. Probably going to take that. Interesting. I will go here. See what they think about that. Okay, it's leaving me in not a particularly advantageous position, which is okay. I'm going to go there, because I can still. Can I go? Right, where can I go now? Not many places. And go here though, that's not a danger to the corner, so I'll still stick with that for now. So, there's so very few spaces left that don't impinge on a corner. So, can I go in either of these spaces? No, I can't. Can go there, which leaves a corner open. I can go there, which leaves a corner open. I can go there, which leaves a corner open, or there, which leaves a corner open, or there, which leaves a corner open. So I'm going to have to sacrifice a corner, but which one do I choose? I think this one would be a bit too commanding for them, so I'm going to see if I can do this one. And then I can get in there, and they can't turn that immediately, so I'm going to get this corner. Ah, they can't go. So the advantage is kind of all mine, I think. I'm going to go there, because that gives me, oh, okay, something to work with. And then there, because that's a safe one out of the way of the corners. So if I go there, am I endangering myself? Possibly, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ah, they can't go, okay. I can go, but only here, I think. I'd get that diagonal and that one, which is reasonable. It's a nice Z shape going on there. I'm going to do it. And then I can get, what can I get? I can get this one. They can't go, and I can get this corner and the row. Oh, so close! I won by 2, 33 to 31. Well, there you go. So that was a complete whitewash. I'm impressed. I've impressed myself. Well, I hope this brief video gave you an idea of what Othello is, Reversi is, and it gave me a chance to talk a little bit about what I enjoy about the game. It's a calm, relaxing way for me to spend some time, so thank you for joining me for that. We will see you next time for something different, but right now around the screen you will see links to some interesting things for your eyes and ears and critical faculties. Feel free to click on them and see where they take you, and we will see you again. Take care, bye bye!